Roots to Wellbeing uses the 5 ways to wellbeing to support your mental health. Connect, take notice, keep learning, be active and give. Thanks for watching.
Hello, hope you're well. One of the things that we're going to be talking about is emotions, and emotions covers such a huge range of different responses that the body has, and how we feel and how we see and how we cope, and our whole perceivement of the world and the things that affect us. So what I want to do is just do some basic understanding of the fight and flight response. So my topic, and one of my biggest emotions that comes up quite a lot, is fear. And fear, and there's an analogy that I love, and fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Now when we look at the word fear in itself, it brings up that response of, oh, I'm not going to be able to cope with it. Now our brain is such a complex structure. And today, what I'm going to look at just briefly is what we call the limbic system. Now, the limbic system, there is kind of like underneath the brain. So you've got the cortex, the surrounding brain, then deeper underneath the limbic system. And one of the responses that it has is it deals with the fight or flight response. And that means the body perceives something as a danger and it needs to move away. And the amygdala, which is a structure in the brain, plays an important role of this. It actually helps to communicate to all of the different areas in the brain how to respond. So when we understand that actually fear and doubt and a lot of the other emotions come from the body trying to protect itself, it has this way because that's what it does for us. If we look at when we were first born, like primeval times, we had to deal with where we're going to get our food from, survival. Now all those emotions, all of that history that's been passed down genetically to the brain acted on the flight or fight response to help protect ourselves. Now when we have fear, and I say false evidence appearing real because 9 times out of 10 what we fear doesn't actually happen. We create the scenarios within the brain, and it's because the brain is a communication system. So when we understand that actually those feelings of anxiety that come up with fear, it might be palpitations, feeling hot, feeling clammy, feeling like I can't do it or I need to get away from that environment, that proposed threat that could affect my well-being. Those responses, believe it or not, are exactly the same physiological responses as if you're really excited and happy. The body reacts the same. Have a little think about a situation when you were really excited, and say you had a party and you had the nerves, oh my gosh, people are going to turn up. All of those kind of emotions are the same as fear. Oh my God, what's going to happen? Am I going to cope? And when we understand that the brain itself is trying to protect it and accept it, it can then try to help us move forward into understanding how we can deal with that fear. So I know this is just a brief video to just kind of explain that fight or flight response is the body's way of protecting it, and it's how we learn to deal and process those emotions that can help us moving forward. Wishing you much kindness and take care.
If you feel inspired and want to learn ways to support your mental health, please subscribe to our channel. Or you can find us at www.rootstowellbeing.org. And if you would like to get involved in future videos, please contact hello@rootstowellbeing.org. Thank you.